The family of Otto Warmbier will hold a news conference Wednesday after the 22-year-old college student arrived in Ohio following his release from prison in North Korea. Fred and Cindy Warmbier confirmed that their son has been in coma since March 2016, 2 months after he was sentenced to jail time after admitting to stealing a propaganda banner. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson announced to Tuesday that Otto was being transported home after an 18-month incarceration for anti-state activity. WARMBIER and APO's release comes on the heels of news that former NBA player Dennis Rodman is in North Korea to accomplish something we both need, referring to himself and the Trump administration. In a show of resiliency, London and APO's Borough Market, closed since the terror attack that rocked the British capital, will reopen to the public Wednesday. On June 3, 3 men used a van to ram several people on London Bridge, then stabbed more people at the nearby market. In all, 8 people were killed and dozens injured. The 3 attackers were killed by police. On its website, Borough Market speaks of its journey back to normality. At 10 a.m. Wednesday, following a moment of silence, the market bell will ring loud and clear and the stalls will open as the healing process begins. The Federal Reserve is all but certain to raise its benchmark short-term interest rate at the close of its 2-day meeting on Wednesday. Markets are already pricing in a nearly 100% chance the Fed will call for a quarter-point bump to a range of 1% to 1.25%, following similar moves in December and March. But with inflation surprisingly low in recent months, the markets will be eager to see whether Fed policymakers reaffirm a tentative plan for another rate increase later this year or signal that they will stand pat. Leo Varadkar will become Ireland's new Prime Minister Wednesday and has making history in more ways than one. The 38-year-old doctor is the son of an Indian immigrant, making him the country's first ethnic minority leader and the youngest person to ever hold the office. Varadkar came out as gay in 2015, the same year that Ireland became the first country to legalize same-sex marriage by popular referendum. Many see his election as a sign of how much Irish society has progressed in recent decades, but has downplayed the historic aspect of his victory and surprised Liberals